Hi, TIs. Just a little bit more. I know I didn't say that much this morning because I was half asleep. God bless John. He's got me detoxing with diatomaceous earth, so I'm a little discombobulated. But the most recent release from WikiLeaks is so sweet for us. And so I just have to say that everything's happening perfectly. And I want you guys to really get that. So spend some time with the word perfect because it really is. We are moving with the Senate Intelligence Committee, the House Judiciary, as well as Derek Robinson referred me to the U.S. Congress Commission on Human Rights. And there's a few others. But we're actually really zeroing in on Marco Rubio's office to make the recommendations, and I'm working on an email right now to my person, to the exact committees we should go to beyond these three. And we're also going to the National ACLU the minute the press release for the UN goes out. There are a number of other projects and actions that we're taking, but again, I'm trying to be really, what's the word? Protective and I'm sorry, I'm playing with. I need a haircut. um, I'm trying to be very protective and discreet for a lot of reasons, guys. We have gotten so wildly hammered and undermined in the past 2 months. I want to make sure that everything's moving very carefully. Okay, so it's not like I'm trying to withhold information. I'm not, but it's strategic release. Just like if you really look at the way Julian Assange, and I'm not, you know, don't misunderstand me when I say this. I don't support the compromise of state security in any way, shape, or form. However, I do know that my state or some state, deep state, that state, somebody has been trying to murder me for 20 years. And I know there are governmental organizations that are involved. And in fact, John Mo and I just got done with some legal stuff for my IRS issue, and Social Security issue created by my targeting program. So spend some time with the way Julian is releasing the information. It's very strategic, and it always must be this way. And he doesn't speak a lot about what he's doing when he's doing it until he does it, and then he even then is very refined in the way he distributes his information, and you can see the strategy behind his attempt to create a level of transparency that will counter the totalitarian position the world is currently in, because it really is already there, as we, the targeted, know, or we, the listed, know. So I'm not trying to withhold information, and there's so many things going on. There's, fundraising, getting ready to go to big fundraisers. There's the website. There's ways to loop in with different human, civil, and constitutional rights organizations so that my artwork can be auctioned to support all of us. There's so much going on that's why I'm exhausted all the time, because we still need volunteers and there's a lot happening, but it's all good and it's really fantastic. And I think we're going to be successful. I really do. Uh, Not because Core or anyone on our team is so great, but we really are, but because we're doing the right thing in the right way for people who so deserve exactly what we're trying to do. So, because I know you guys always want to hear, new information and da 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 da, and I get it, but at the same time, there's when you're doing something very strategic, you're extremely careful about the way you distribute your information and the way you do things. So again, I invite you to simply get on board very correctly, work with our core team member to get all of your documents in, all of your evidence together, so that as we make these moves, you're there, you're ready to go, and we rock, okay? Um, I'll let you know about the press next week. That's a big thing next week. We've got a really great press release, as well as a great press list. For about $150 a month, we could have access to a database where we could access anything we wanted to be able to access. And I think we need to do that, but we need to raise the funds to do that. I would like, ideally, I know our current Justice Rising target is 1,000, and we're at 625 or something, and I'm incredibly grateful to everyone because it's helped us pay for everything. Um, I, I would like to see us raise about $10,000 because then we could get everything we needed in one place. We already have some documentation that we're going to also start to distribute to core members about how to lessen their targeting in their given area. Um, but with that 10,000, we would be able to really rock it. We would still be working with volunteers. No one would be paid, but it would pay for everything that we need to do and get us in a place where we would be able to also capture evidential information about how severely we're being retaliated against while we're trying to work for you. And that would be for myself as well as all of the core team members who are volunteering and working so hard to try to terminate these horrific programs. But I know that's like, but, it's hard to explain, but after my birthday, I'm going to approach some pretty significant people who have been targeted also. If I can get through to them via hush mail, we have to get a new account, hush mail for sure, because Gmail has been, I mean, the level, now I understand what's been going on my computers since 2008. So don't think that we're not totally rocking it here because we are. And that's why I'm so exhausted. And that's why I've not been talking. And that's why, many of you have gotten emails saying, we need this now and da 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 da. And again, if anyone is able to volunteer time on these projects and their skills, we're very, very grateful to work with you and to have your help. And we do try to work carefully within everybody's given schedule. So know that we are definitely working. So look at the word work now because we're working, and that there's a lot happening, but that we're trying very carefully to share in a very judicious manner and quietly because every single time we overshare, we get slammed. And so we have to be really careful. But if you do have particular questions, please call me at 941-356-8007 or email me at Annie, ANIKASPAR @gmail.com. And always, if you want to be a moving member of our group, please email my email address as well as core CORE, the number 8, the number 8, the number 8, miracles at Gmail. We'll be setting up new email addresses soon again too with Hushmail, but just bear with us. We're getting there. And of course with the website. This is so bad we're doing it this way. That's why I'm thinking the $10,000 we could have paid somebody to structure and have the bare bones structure down ASAP and just really saved an enormous amount of time and energy on, these fundamental organizational things that really need to be in place. So we're working hard. Don't worry. Stay focused. Do your job, okay? Don't worry about us doing ours. We're more than doing ours, trust me. But do yours. Please follow the instructions we ask you to follow, and please volunteer your time with what you're able to do, and please do support as best as you can with Justice Rising. And anybody who has a $10,000 check that they'd like to contribute toward this, please let us know. I know that's not going to happen. Well, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. You just never know when it's for the right cause. You never know. And I have the budget that, of expenses for the past 2 months. So we're totally on spot on that. There's been no excessive use of anything. It's been very judiciously used for all project elements and not for anybody personally. And let's see what else. I think that's it. And this was supposed to be short, but it's a reassuring message because we just had this beautiful liberation of information from Julian Assange again today, which confirms exactly what we, the target, have known for a very, very long time. Spend some time with the word work. Know we're doing it, and know we're sharing on a need-to-know basis because of the totalitarian structure under which we have to somehow thrive. Thank you.